Hello Manpower team and Manpower Engineering. Welcome to the Armendariz backyard. I was asked to share a family guacamole recipe. So we are here this morning in Phoenix, Arizona, and I think it's already 100 degrees. I don't know, it feels like it. But I have my beautiful sous chef here, my daughter Kassandra.
Hi Manpower team.
She will be joining me and we're just gonna mix up a little guacamole, a little bit untraditional, but that's typically the way we do things here in the Armendariz house. Okay, Manpower team, let's go ahead and get started with this Armendariz guacamole recipe. And quickly, I think you have the list of ingredients, but if you don't, you're of course going to need the avocados, right? You're going to need 1 lime, and you're going to need serrano peppers. I know a lot of you are going to want to use jalapenos, but we use serranos. 1 orange is just to zest the orange, and then we're going to use pomegranate seeds, right? So little unique. We also are going to salt and pepper, of course, like everything else. We season it a little bit, and then we're going to use basil. Okay, Cass, let's get this going. So you have some of the guacamole going here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll start mashing this up.
Okay. And for everybody watching, if you're wondering, yes, these are clay mugs here. They keep our mimosa, tequila mimosa, nice and chilled in this summer weather that we're having in Phoenix. Okay, so we have that. So Kassandra has already mashed the guacamole. And this team is called a molcajete, right? This is a traditional tool that you'll find in most Mexican kitchens. Very heavy, but we use it because you do everything here in the molcajete. Okay, so we're going to start off by adding some serranos.
Okay, and why are we using serranos and not jalapenos?
Wow, so many questions. So many questions. No, good question. We're using serranos. They taste very similar to the jalapenos, but they are 2 to 3 times spicier.
So be careful
yes,
when we're adding
them. Be careful.
Okay.
If you like spicy, use half of one. If you like, you're brave, use a whole serrano, but don't use more than 1 serrano.
Mm-hmm. Can you deseed those if you want? No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
If you
here
want
today.
to. Okay. And then typically there's cilantro in here, but what are you going to use?
Instead, we're going to use some basil. So we're going to add that in, a little non-traditional, but we're going to go ahead and put that in. Mix it up.
And then we're going to just squirt a little bit of lime, not too much lime, right? You just want to get some acid in here, that'll balance the fat of the avocado. And of course, we're going to season it, salt and pepper, like everything else.
And the lime is also great if you're having like a party, it's going to sit out for a little bit of time. It's going to prevent it from browning, which is also nice on top of that flavor.
And here we like extra salt.
Lots of flavor.
Okay. And then we start some more untraditional ingredients.
I would say, so the next one's going to be the pomegranate. Fun fact is that we've heard that every pomegranate may contain 613 of these little seeds. So we're going to go ahead and just add some of the pomegranates, and definitely not all of them, save some for the top so that you can also have that really nice presentation.
Okay, and if anybody out there takes the time to open one of these up and count the seeds, please go ahead and send me a Teams message because I want to confirm the 613. Okay. So now that we have this, going on, we're going to start, finishing this up, and we're going to zest some orange, right? This is really going to spark up, this guacamole. And again, just zest. Try not to get any of the white rind, within the orange because it's a little bit bitter. We start zesting a little bit, and we'll mix that up.
Awesome.
Okay, and then we're almost finished, right? So we'll go ahead and take, even this part is heavy. Okay.
And I think in this house, at least, we also really focus on the presentation of whatever we're serving. So that's why we reserved some of the pomegranate seeds. And Dad, if you want to go ahead and add
Okay.
those.
We'll put a few here. And then we'll put some final
Little more zest.
zest.
And then some people do like to reserve the avocado seed, again, to help prevent that browning. So they'll put it in the middle. We're not going to do that right now, but definitely if you're saving it or looking to kind of serve it a little bit later, just another fun fact to prevent it from browning.
Yes, and of course, we're not just going to make this guacamole and not taste it, right?
definitely
So
not.
these are store-bought chips, right? So yeah, absolutely semi-homemade here. Traditionally, we would fry our own tortillas, but because I only have a few minutes here, we're not going to do that. So let's go ahead and taste, and let's watch for the spice.
And we're not doing small bites here. Delicious.
Very good. Good kick. So, Manpower team, enjoy this recipe, and thank you so much, for joining us in our backyard, my daughter and I. It's been great having you over virtually, and salute to everybody. Thank you.
Love you, Dad.
Love you.